Hello and welcome to our very first Q&A session with Polished Games in 2026. I mean, of course, I'm not the whole Polished Games team, absolutely not. I'm just one guy today, but I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. I see that there's not too many of you right now, but we are just getting started, so I hope that more of you will join me. Hello, Vampire Lord, first of all, and yeah, this Q&A streams, Q&A sessions in the form of streams where we are playing our game and we're answering questions. This is something that was born long time ago, and as you may probably know, we didn't make any in the last few months. To be fair, the reason for that is very simple. We didn't have we didn't have time for this. It's like a lot of things are happening right now in Polish games. We are right after a very maybe I will mark for you to hear the game. I will have my own music in the background thanks to it. Give me a sec. Let's go. Yeah, now we should hear the game. So we didn't do any new streams lately because we didn't have time. We were busy lately with finishing one of the biggest updates we made to the game, Horde Reborn, that was launched in December. And after that, well, I'll be honest with you, we just needed some time to relax a bit, and now we are properly getting back to the development of Be My Horde. And yeah, and we decided that hey, let's do another stream. Let's start this year with one more Q&A session. So here I am. I have a bunch of questions from you shared with us on our Discord server, so probably even if not too many of you will join me today because I don't know, you're busy or whatever, I hope that you will, some people will watch VOD after that and will find answers to their questions, because yeah, I caught, like I said, a lot of questions. I will prepare them to see them for later on. Yeah, have them right here. And what? I think the last thing I should mention before we will start is that I screw things up and I forgot to prepare one thing for the stream. This thing is a save file. Like I was about to prepare a save file where I have most of the levels, achievements and stuff like that already unlocked, but yeah, I simply forgot to do it. So I have this quite old save with not very developed Morianas. So sorry about that. We will start with a very quick run in the Kingdom level 1. We will defeat King Dick, and after that we will start to, well, I will do as many runs in both Hell and Kingdom as possible as I will have time to. So yeah, sorry about that, because yeah, I wanted to play with this high developed character, but I simply forgot to prepare the save. So yeah, without any further ado, let me begin, and I will play, and in a minute or so I will take first question from our Discord server.
Hello, my minion.
So what were you going from the top questions? The first person who commented to our thread about Q&A on our Discord server, person named Agresywna Krewetka, she asked how old is Moriana, like before she becomes whatever she is now. That's a very good question, because especially to me, because yeah, maybe I should start with introducing myself to some of you who may not know me. My name is Łukasz, and I have two roles in Polish games. On one hand, I'm a head of PR and marketing, so yeah, I'm the good responsible for, together with my colleague Natalia, for preparing the marketing plan and executing it. But I'm also a guy responsible for the game's story. I'm writing dialogues, and generally I am the narrative designer of Polish games, of Be My Horde at the moment. So it's a good question to me, but To be 100% honest with you, I never thought about it. Like, it's like I never thought about how old was Moriana. I see her as this not very experienced person who joined the Dick's court when she was quite young, and there she gained this life experience before she became a lich. So I believe, and it will be official right now, like it will be a canon. I think that Moriana was like 25 when she joined Richard's court, but during her service on his court, like many years have passed before she became a lich. So when she became a lich, I think she would be more like 30 years old, something like that. So yeah, here we are creating canon. We are creating a lore right now, playing the game. So 25 years old when she joined the court, and 30 years old when she became a lich. I imagine she comes off older, but she's probably not even close to 30. She's just very well composed. Yeah, exactly that. Like I just said. So you were very close with your predictions. So what next question I have from Discord server? I will go quickly through them because we have, like I said, we have a bunch of them. Does Moriana have any pets, live ones? I mean, if not, do you? So Moriana doesn't have any living pet, at least living. Me myself, I have two cats and plenty of other members of members of Polished Games also have pets. I know that there are mostly. We're very dull. We have mostly, dogs and cats. But me, myself, personally, I have two cats. But when we talk about cats, we had that idea very long time ago for Moriana to have a pet. To be precise, a cat. There was that idea, but at some point we resigned from it. It just wasn't so cool. It wasn't cool enough. It was just as a side thing, and it really didn't match. But maybe we will revisit this idea one day to provide her with an animal, with a pet. But be sure, even if Moriana will officially have a pet, it will for sure be unlife pet. It's an unliving pet, undead. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Undead pet. It's like she despises pretty much everything that lives, that breathes. So yeah, her pet needs to be a zombie pet. That's for sure. Wait, what about the raven on the structure? Oh my god, a raven is a very mysterious thing because it absolutely isn't a living thing. It's just an object made of marble or something like that, but it sometimes disappears. And no one knows why it disappears. Even Moriana doesn't know why it disappears. So this is a puzzle. This is a secret that maybe you will find the answer one day, dear players, dear viewers. But yeah, let's not forget about the bird in the Dominion. Okay, I don't know why I went into. Let me focus on the gameplay for a moment. I don't know why I went into ship, because don't get me wrong, I love ship, but I have another build I prefer. But I was asked a question. I was talking to you guys, and I simply my fingers slipped in the big ship. But hey, I see that I have plenty of them, so. If you made it with first step, let's make another one and let's unleash a chaos upon this world with our ship, yeah? It's going pretty well. Like I said, the character is already quite developed, so I shouldn't have any big issues defeating Richard for the first time. But we will see. Maybe I will fail. It's also possible. I was super angry at myself when I when I simply forgot to set this save file. Because don't get me wrong, we do have our development tools for the game to
Knights are starting to get angry.
give ourselves an advantage to make testing the game much easier. However, I can't launch this game in a development version for you guys because I would have some things there that I don't want to show you yet that are what should I maybe let's go with this one that I want to keep as a surprise for you. So sorry, I'm just playing the regular version on Steam without any development tricks, just like that. Okay, it's going well. So what next question do I have? What was your inspiration for creating Moriana and the game? That's a good question. I believe I talked about it on the last stream, but I'm always happy to answer it once again. So the very first inspiration for Be My Horde was that one small unknown game called Diablo 4. Of course, that was a joke. It is a very well-known game. Diablo 4 was a main inspiration, but as I love to say, it was a negative inspiration. Our game director, Krzysztof, the man behind Be My Horde, who came up with the original idea for the game, he played Diablo 4 as a necromancer as a necromancer class, and he didn't like it. He didn't like it, and he thought that, hey, maybe that's the idea, to make a game, full-fledged game, solely about being a necromancer, about raising big armies of undead warriors and stuff like that. Later on, when we talk about the positive inspirations that really influenced how the game looks like, I think that it won't be a big surprise when I will mention Vampire Survivors, but it was never the idea to make another Vampire Survivors clone. It just kind of happened during the design. That our main goal, our most important goal, was to make this game that fulfills this fantasy of becoming a powerful, formidable necromancer, and that was the most important things. And we were just looking for the design for the genre that would make it possible to make it. To take as much from it as possible, and it just naturally became okay, because I'm talking to you and I will die in a moment, and it just naturally became Survivor. But it's not only Vampire Survivors. I think one of our biggest inspiration for this game is Right Click to Necromance. Right Click to Necromance is a very small game created during a game jam, like long time ago. I think it was like almost 10 years ago, or even more than 10 years ago. And it was similar, like we had this top-down view, and we were leading this zombie horde, and we killed enemies, and we were resurrecting them and add them to our army. But it was a very simple game for like maybe 10 minutes without the central character, only horde, only zombies, not the necromancer in the middle of the screen. So we kind of took this concept, we took this idea, and we combined it with Vampire Survivors, creating Be My Horde. And just to say a little bit more about Moriana herself, what was the main inspiration behind her, I remember that when we started working on Be My Horde, the main character was this very, very generic, very typical lich, male lich, and one day our artist thought about this, was exploring this idea of making the main character a woman, and she, together with our game director, came up with this idea to make a character, like the main protagonist should be this anti-hero, but a very seductive one. Like it should be a very sexy character, because she, you know how it is with necromancers, they are resurrecting minions and they are dominating them. So hey, if we create a character that is going after dominance, about dominating everyone, then hey, well, why not going further in this direction and make this, let's call it by name, creating this dummy mummy character. But at the same time, we really didn't want it to be, we really didn't want her to be vulgar. We wanted her to be that classy, sexy, and this is when this is where our main artist, Alicja,
New
she
foes approach.
gets inspired
Show them the
by
truth.
the character of Morticia Adams. And Morticia Adams really gave this classy, elegant look to Moriana, and this is how
Wow,
she was
that
born.
was amazing.
Long story short, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, I love poisoning perks in Be My Horde. I know that not too many people use them, looking at numbers, but hey, I'm just enjoying them. Simple as that. I'm one of those very weird players when I'm playing Be My Horde. Sometimes I pick you know, sometimes I pick perks only because they look cool, or I just find them fun, and that's it. That's why I'm not very good at Be My Horde, unfortunately. But she wouldn't be an anti-hero as she's actively doing evil for the thrill of it. She's a villain protagonist. Yeah, that's how we can call her. And that was also the idea from the start, that we want to make her evil. Like, she is evil. So we do not explain her actions. We do not come up with some kind of trauma that she was, I don't know, she's not evil, she's just taking revenge because she lost her family or something like that, or she became evil because something bad happened to her in her childhood. Like, this is not that kind of story. We wanted her to be evil, and that's it. And that's why we are not explaining it, why she's doing what she's doing. She just loves to dominate. She wants to take over the world, and that's it. Like, we really want to give players this opportunity to be evil, to play as an evil character, but also not, because yeah, you're controlling Moriana where you're playing the game, like during the runs, doing crusades, but at the same time we introduce this character of quote-unquote player that she's talking to. Thanks to it, we create this how to call it, this safe zone. You know, I look at that as a safe zone, that on one hand you're doing this hideous, terrible acts as Moriana. You're killing, you know, thousands of people, and you create this zombie horde. And we thought, I mean, I thought when I was writing dialogues that it may make some people very uncomfortable. Even if we have this, you know, cartoonish style game, that it has a lot of violence, a lot of blood, but it's not very serious. But I still thought that maybe it can be too much, and that's why we are giving this character of player. Like you are next to it, like you are talking to Moriana, and of course, in the future when we want to improve the story of the game. We want to give more dialogues with Moriana and give you, the player, more ways to impact your relationship with Moriana, so you can you know, you can be against her, or you can be together with her. Like, hey, you're doing a great job, Moriana, I want to kill everybody too, but still we are about to give you a choice. We are about to give you a choice, and thanks to it, it's not that serious. Like, it's Moriana who's doing the bad stuff, not you. But like I said, maybe with what we are planning for the story, for the next dialogues, it will change, and the game, the story can sometimes be uncomfortable. But to what level, to what, I don't know, we'll simply see. Very simple story and everything will be wrong. Yeah. Anyway, yes, it's my tragic backstory. Oh my, don't pity me. I didn't regard the tragedy for compassion. It's just to get it off my chest. Now get up, we have some blades to stick into innocent chest. Something like that, yeah. If by any chance Moriana would tell her story, that this is how it would look like. That's true. Okay, for a moment I was playing very bad, very poorly, but give me a moment and we'll be back on track. I focused too much on the question. I want summoning circles. Where are summoning circles?
Fantastic.
Summoning circles are the best for the first runs.
A circle of demise. Your demise, fools.
What do we have here? In a minute I will take another question from the Discord server. I just need a moment to rebuild myself to, you know, for at least 1 minute focus on the game. Got them.
Well,
Yep.
that was almost entertaining.
That was almost entertaining. Yeah, my heart isn't big, but it's quite powerful. For those empowerment cavalrymen. Once again, plenty of shit.
Our arms
It's quite funny on some
Welcome them
weird level
open
when I
arms,
keep hearing them exploding. Yeah, I'm a bad man. Yeah, I'm an anti-hero. No, what you called it? It was a villain protagonist. I'm this villain. Oh yeah, someone is because I'm this villain protagonist. Feel like it. Hey, let's be honest. You cannot tell the story of a necromancer not making necromancer evil. Like the necromancers by default are evil. Of course, when we talk about those, you know, very stereotypical necromancers.
I almost cracked a smile at your feeble attempt.
Okay, there was some, yeah, some bodies here I left. It's suspiciously quiet.
Here they come again, like moths to a flame. I almost feel sorry for them. Almost.
Okay, let's take those. I mean, depends on on the nature of necromancy. Some necromancers are like the Greek origins, where all they did was commune with the dead, but not raising them, but doing them upon delving. That's true. That's true. I was mainly referring to those, you know, those very stereotypical fantasy genre necromancers. They are mostly evil, and we just went in this direction. But yeah, of course, necromancers can also be good. If we'll ever, we have that idea on one stream a long time ago for the spin-off to Be My Horde, where we play as Moriana's sister, when she's all about healing. Maybe she shouldn't be all about healing. Maybe she should just be the necromancer, but the good kind of necromancer, you know?
Lovely.
Okay, now that I have paladins, I should very quickly rebuild the horde.
Well
And I need to
done.
do it quickly because we'll have a mage in 1.5 minutes. Okay, it would be great to take at least 2 more paladins. Yeah. Great job, my minions. Okay. Oh my god, I left so many sheep bodies, I see. There's also more ambiguity of necromancer only animated monsters, where it's like the only problem if it's a human or is all life sacred. Actually, I will have kinda a dialogue about it, about the what necromancy is. I'm writing it pretty much as we speak. It will be one of those late dialogues that appear later on in the game, where you as a player you can say that, hey, necromancers can do good and don't have to be evil. But Moriana, she thinks that that's not true. Like, what can I do? Can I can, you know, resurrect the close ones to someone who lost their relatives or whatever. But it will still be this walking corpses, this zombie thing. So I will increase the number. Maybe 10. I will explore it in one dialogue for sure, like the morality of being a necromancer, resurrecting enemies, people generally. Okay, let's take the mage, and after I will kill the mage, I will look for some new questions from our Discord server. If I will kill a mage, because maybe I will fail.
No! Kill her! Smash her! Stop her now!
New minions, good. Just die already, man.
You'll have to wait
Yeah,
a little longer
I have to
to dance with me.
Oh yeah, this is a very old save if I didn't have this achievement already. I see. Okay, so okay, maybe after another wave I will answer some questions, because now I need to focus. We will have 2 mages the next wave.
The main dish has been served. 2 mages garnished with a
Okay,
sprig
where
of
they
thyme.
are? Yeah, the one is down there. Here he comes.
I like
I can fail. Oh my god. I was so sure of myself. Hey, there will be a very quick run and we go to hell already. Okay. Actually, that's a challenge. Now. I like when a dialogue allows you to explore the conversation, but when it comes to the why you are doing it, you can say so at the end to determine the tone. Maybe you're asking in a vain attempt to change her ways, or maybe you just want to exchange philosophies. Go back to evil. You know, for sure, new dialogues I'm writing now will do much better job at exploring various subjects. I don't want to say too much about it because we are still polishing the design of those dialogues. But let's say that you will have more
excellent.
complex
Now I can
dialogues.
afford to take a
Like you will
few
have
risks
plenty of
and still
branches
walk
and dialogue
around
options,
the
and
joys
pretty
of
much
health regeneration.
dialogues will
It's
be
like getting
completely
free
different
extra
for every player.
But without all the
Almost
respawn
pretty
mechanics.
much, because like there will be plenty of choices and you can have different approach to Moriana, and your choices, your dialogue choices will truly influence your relationship with Moriana. In what way exactly? Well, you will see. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. But because I lost and I have to rebuild, I have to try again. I will find another question to ask.
The bigger, the
To ask,
better.
to answer, I should say. Does the player count as the pet? Yes, although player is even less than a pet. Player is a tool for Moriana. It doesn't have any feelings for her. If you had to remake the game with only one change, what would it be and why? Actually, that's a good question. If we could start from the scratch, maybe I would change the outfit. What we would change? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have unlocked all of them in this. Oh my god, in this save file. But let's play with this Christmas one. To be fair, now when I think about it, I wouldn't change too much
Play
in the
your
game
part,
itself.
and
We would
together
maybe make some
we
different
shall
decisions
create a
regarding
masterpiece.
when we should launch it, because that's the thing we are keep telling other peoples who are asking us about Be My Horde, how the development looks like, what did you do that the game is so successful, because yeah, it is successful and we are super happy about it. And we keep telling people just don't do it the way we did it, because we made so many mistakes while releasing the game. First of all, we launched it too soon. We launched it too early. Like we should give ourselves a few more months, and after that start the early access period. But hey, it is what it is. Thankfully, it didn't sink the ship, and we learned from that experience. But when you talk about the game itself, I wouldn't remake anything. We would simply do some things better now. Now when we are wiser because of the experience, and we have finally this direction we want to go with Be My Horde. Because during the last 1.5 years, we were just looking for this, for this direction, for this
I nearly fell
way
asleep watching your feet.
to develop Be My Horde, in what direction we want to go and how we want to do it. And with the last update, with the Horde Reborn update in December, I think we finally understood that. Like, we finally know what we want to achieve, what this game's supposed to be, and what we should do to simply make it the best game it can be. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't remake anything, but I would love to start from the scratch with the knowledge we have, because then we would start with the advantage, and we would make some things better and faster too. So yeah, that's my answer. But you know what? This is such a good
Nice change of pace.
question that if I won't forget, of course, I would try to ask it to the rest members of the team, and maybe I will find some other great answers, and I will share them on our Discord server later on. What do you think about that? Okay, going great. Let me just have a quick water. Poor peasants. I thought I have... I want to say that I thought I have a warrior, but I didn't see him, and he was just hiding behind Moriana. Naughty, naughty.
A grand feast awaits, minions. Devour our guests.
This one. Let's go with this empowerment. I need to finally go in one direction, one world with those perks. Because now I believe that I'm not focusing on the game, I will just pick them by random. Okay. Give me a sec, I will just find another question I could answer. Do you play League of Legends? No, I do not. But there are members of the Polish games team that play League of Legends. But unfortunately, I won't tell you who my favorite champion is because, well, I'm not playing it. Will we ever see player form? Are we a minion, a submissive ally? What are we in her eyes? So, who is the player? I heard this question a few times already, and it's a very good question because who player is a very mysterious matter, and to be fair, we want to keep it that way. Like, we don't want to give this very obvious answer who the player is. I believe that we will give some more information, some more clues about who the player is with the next update, when we will add more dialogues with Moriana and we'll give some more background to their relationship. But let's say that
when a lady says
we will
no,
give some clues, we will give some how do you call it? Yeah, clues is the best word to describe it. Clues who the player is, but we'll never tell you like 100% who he is. We want to keep it as a sort of a mystery, a secret for you to discover, to maybe share some theories. But yeah, we will never tell you exactly who the player is. But like I said, wait for another update, because we will share more information then, and I hope you will produce some awesome theories after that. Hello, Alfredo. I just came from work and I know what questions you answered already. Yeah, I answered the questions about going from the top in terms from our Discord server. How old is Moriana? How does Moriana have any pets? What was the inspiration for creating Moriana the game? Does the player count as the pet? If you had to remake the game with only one change, what would it be and why? Do you play League of Legends? Will we ever see... Oh yeah, I was talking about will we ever see player form. So, if any of those questions you're curious about the answer, just let me know. I can give a quick recap.
Fantastic.
In a minute I will go with further questions. First, what the hell happened? Where's my horde?
Knights are starting to get angry. Get ready for a feast under their
I left you for 5 minutes. I left you for 5 minutes, and what the hell is that? Why? Where's my horde? I had a horde for just 1 minute ago. Okay, quick comeback.
A charming effort, I suppose. But next time, try harder.
I just focused too much on the questions and the chat, and oh my god. Okay, now I really need to focus. Hey, Overmind. Will there also be a holy level? Kinda. Let me put it this way. What I can promise you is that there will be at least one more world in Be My Horde. By world I mean the realm with its unique unique look, unique features, unique enemies and stuff like that. But I don't want to say too much about the realm itself. What I can say more is that please wait for the second half of this year, because I believe we will have a very great surprise for all of you guys. But yeah, because it's a surprise, I don't want to spoil it, so I won't tell you more. But yes, the one thing I can promise is that will be at least one more level like the world, the biome. Okay, next question. Maybe I will pause the game this time. If Moriana were in other roguelikes, which ones do you think she would have the most fun going through? I think she would have a fun time with Hades 2, taking on gods and titans and binding souls to her will. The question was from Gnaumin, and I'm so sorry you have such a great answer to that question, because now when I think about it, I also believe that Moriana would work very well with let me think, maybe this one, with Hades 2. Like her discussions and conversations with gods and other characters from this rich amount of characters from Hades 2. That would be amazing. That would be always something great. So I think that maybe if I would have to give another title, maybe Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac with Moriana, like she would be oh my god, I have all of them about summoning circles. Maybe this one. I think she would fit there. Like we have this very Binding of Isaac is a game with a very dark and very creepy atmosphere, but at the same time it's funny. It's like this grotesque. And I just believe that Moriana would fit this world very much. So yeah. Besides of Hades 2, I would go with Binding of Isaac. I feel like she would love the filth, especially the ones that are literally alive and attacking her. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 summoning circles, so of course I'm going to use them
Knights are panicked.
to my advantage.
It will be a very pathetic scene.
I have even 3 summoning circles. Oh my god. Oh my. how would Moriana would say. Come on. I need to get this perk that speeds things up with the summoning circles. Definitely. Just got back. What level is this? My man. Yeah, I started this stream by telling you this horrible story about me not being very well prepared for this stream because I really wanted to make a save file where I would be, you know, this already developed character with plenty of levels and achievements unlocked to, you know, to unleash the whole power of Moriana, but I forgot to do it. Like, I totally forgot to do it, so I just launched one of those old files, old save files, and this is the first level. The very first level, we still didn't defeat Dick on this save file, and I thought that maybe I would just quickly defeat him and, you know, go to hell, but I lost the first run. Me, yeah, the man behind Be My Horde, the member of the team behind Be My Horde, I lost, and so I'm trying to do it once again. So usually, because I also mentioned that previously, I would use some development tools because we have our very own development version of the game where we have various cheats that allows us to more efficiently test the game. However, I cannot launch this development tool, this development version of the game, because I may show you too much, because that would be the very last version of the game that is not yet public. That's why I'm just playing on a regular Steam, my regular save file, and it happens that I have only this old one, so yeah, first level. But that's okay, I think this time, even if I was so close to dying during this run, it's going much better in comparison to the previous one, I believe. Kill that pitiful man quickly, he's too horrendous to exist on the same earth as Moriana developer. Yeah, that's true. Just kill Dick. That's our first goal for today.
Like a house of cards.
Okay, what else do we have? Hold on, just need to... Unfortunately, I need to minimize the game to look at the questions. Oh, and we have a plenty of questions from one user, a cool dude. I think I will go from all of them, pretty much. Mostly because I'm not able to answer all of them. But you will see what I mean. So, first question is, does Moriana have a plan, or is she rampaging to rampage? Kinda both, because Moriana did have a plan. Her whole plan how to, you know, take over Dick's kingdom when she was still his Lady Chamberlain. It was a very good plan that she planned very thoroughly. Sorry, I'm not English native speaker. I always have the issue with this word, thoroughly. Yeah, I hope I pronounce it very well. She planned it very thoroughly. However, when she exploded Helga, the Richard's favorite ship, everything went south. Like, that was the moment where her plan went south, and Richard banished her from the kingdom, from his court, and she was very angry about for it, because hey, you cannot defy Moriana, and he did that. He defied Moriana. Like, he literally banished her. Like, no one ever did that to her, and that's why she's super angry. She gathered her zombie army, and she's trying to, well, the game starts with this crusade against Richard. So you may say that she had a plan, but right now she's on the loose. She's on the killing spree. Another question, how did we get to Hell? Was it part of plan or was it accident? Yeah, that's the thing with Hell, it's like we didn't explain it in a game because the story isn't full. Like, when we'll finally implement the full story, that will happen on the full launch, of course, we will say more about Hell and how exactly we get there, because we want to have this. I don't know if I can tell you that because it may be another surprise, but we want to have this kinda animations between the words, you know, that tell more about the story, present the story with this very simple but very cool animations. One of those will show what happened to Moriana and why after defeating Richard she went to hell. But I can already tell you that it wasn't her plan. She was cast into hell, and that's why she's very mad that she is in hell. Like she was kind of banished once again. Like first Richard banished her from his court, and after she finally defeated him and she took over his kingdom, someone, and I won't tell you who because that's for another time, someone cast her into hell, and that's why she's so angry at the beginning of hell level, and she wants to get out of there as soon as possible. More details coming soon. Sorry if I'm a little bit mysterious about it, but yeah, it's something. Really want to make the story really attractive and very cool, even if it's not the main aspect of the game, and it means that we still need to work on it and add some cool stuff to it, but it will happen, like I said, probably for the full launch. The full launch will be the moment when we'll be able to share this full-fledged Moriana story with you. But I have a question. What are the nationalities of everyone on the dev team? I'm curious. We are all Polish. We are all from Poland. That's why I'm speaking with such a terrible accent and in such a terrible way. We are not English native speakers. We are from Poland.
Here they come again, like moth to a flame.
And could you turn on toggle necromancy? It takes me off seeing so many corpses in the ground, highlighted not being resurrected. I won't do it, but I will tell you why. I have this. I understand why people are using this option. Well, this is why we picked that option. But I have this very big satisfaction when I'm doing it. You know, when I'm the one doing it, when I'm clicking, and I know that I'm leaving some corpses behind because of it, and maybe because of it I will lose once again. Oh yeah, talking about the corpses I left. But I just like to do it. I just like to smash it. But don't worry, probably after this run, I will just enable the automatic resurrection. Yeah, and I won't have to click it. I could imagine it's also annoying because she became a lich, so she wouldn't be vulnerable to life and death, and then she was casted into the afterlife anyway. Yeah, that's another layer to it. You need to remember that Moriana, she's such a control freak. She wants to control everything. She wishes to dominate everyone. You know. So if something is going not according to her will, then she's very angry. That's the moment she's. You know Moriana. Moriana is not a person who loses her temper very quickly, but when she loses control, that's the moment when she's very pissed. That's why all this crusade, there's all this invasion of Richard's kingdom, and that's why she's so vicious when we talk about hell. Of course, this anger of her, her being furious, it's plummeting at some point because she met Devil, and the Devil is a very appealing dude, and she really likes him. That makes her a little more calm down in hell. That's why she's not going full Rambo mode or whatever. Okay, I wanted to use this summoning circle in the top, but I have another one here, so maybe let's go with this one first. We have some time until the 70-minute mark. Yeah, if I won't screw this up in any way, I should win this time. Like, sometimes I believe that those two mages that are appearing in the 18th minute are even more dangerous than Richard himself. Like, for me, Richard is quite easy. especially when you have a big horde, a lot of paladins. So then he's quite easy. I will go for those bodies in a minute. But those mages in the 18th, I have difficult to pronounce it. 18th minute, they are quite difficult for me. A big one, I don't know if team could attend, but I would absolutely love to have like 10 million soul skin for Mariana, one of the real grinders, to reward the ones that stay playing after completing the story. Is it possible? Probably yes, and I think that that's something that will definitely happen. Like skins, outfits for Mariana is a very interesting thing because it serves a few goals. You know, first of all, it's a reward for players, so we want to add probably more skins in the future that will be unlocked through achievements. You really deserved to have this skin, not because you have money means souls, but because you are a good necromancer. Where is this? Oh, I already killed the mage. So for sure we'll have more skins that will be unlockable for achievements. The ones unlockable through souls will also appear, and I think it's very possible that we add this one impossible skin. Impossible that it will cost shit tons of souls. So yeah, it's very possible. Just fashion, so we need to be very careful with the skin design too. Yeah, thankfully our artists are doing such an amazing job with those skins. And also, yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention about what the skins are doing for us is that they are helping us with the game's economy a little bit, because this is something we still need to work on with future updates, and especially for the full launch. But I know that there are plenty of players who have like too many souls. Like they gathering an enormous amount of them, and well, one of the ways to do something with those souls is just to give them skins to buy them, to buy for with those souls, you know. So yeah, definitely, more skins are coming, and before the end of the development, there will be like a lot of them, a plethora of them. And I just now noticed, look guys, I just noticed that I have the empowered mage in the middle of the screen. So yeah, like Richard has no chance with me, no chance at all. Question from Ritzbar: what happens to her horde of undead minions after defeating Richard when she's cast to hell? Do they die? Do they wait for her to return? Okay, sorry if I'm going into spoilers. Like I said, we'll say more during with the full launch. But no, it was destroyed. It was destroyed, and that's another thing that really pissed her off. You know, like she not only has been cast into hell, she lost the kingdom that she just conquered, she also lost her horde. So yeah, that's why Mariana is so pissed when she's in hell, at least at the beginning. Another question, and this is give me a moment because this is a very long question. Can Mariana break the fourth wall in the lore? At the end she talks directly to the player, but I thought that more of the actors taking a ball at the end of play rather than an actual part of the world. Yes, Mariana can break the fourth wall.
Look who finally found
give me a moment,
courage
dialogue.
to talk to the girl face to face. Bravo, Dick.
By the way, after our changes in the story, there won't be such dialogues right now, like the one you're seeing here. It's a very cool thing. Like I think that the writing on our side is okay. Maybe it's not great, but it's okay. Actors are doing an amazing job, both Amber as Mariana and Ryan as King. But we believe that it's not very fair to stop the action, to stop the gameplay, to put the dialogue for the players, because not all players are interested in the story. So our goal is to erase those possible, like we call them, possible dialogues, and there will be more, even more dialogues, both with Richard and the devil, but they will happen during the gameplay. The dialogues will be much shorter, They will be much shorter, and we won't pause the game. Like, you will be playing, and they will talk with each other during the gameplay. But yeah, we need to make those dialogues because of that much shorter. So yeah, such dialogues right now, pausable dialogues, will be there will be no more with the next update. But like I said, in exchange, you will receive much more dialogues with Richard and Devil, but they will be just simply shorter.
No. I endured your venomous words for far too long. You were poisoning my mind for years. You made me look like a fool.
Because you are a fool. You needed me. When I, your wise and mighty advisor, ruled the kingdom, you had the freedom to do whatever it was you did. Eating, flexing those muscles, and whatever else you were up to with your beloved sheep. You never wanted to be king. I was your escape.
You killed Helga!
Oh dear. Are you still not over that ridiculous fluffball? I blew her up by accident, Dick. Or, at least, that's the official story.
Enough of this, you hag! I'll avenge my poor Helga.
The game stops because it
destroy
separates
you,
the action
you
part from the
foul
story part. It's confusing when
necromancers.
they are both happening
You will
at the
never
same time.
control me,
To
or
be
my
fair,
people again.
between you and me, I also like those pausable dialogues, but we need to listen to the players, and yeah, we had plenty of feedback that people may not enjoy it very much. But you know what? Trust me, Alfredo, when I tell you that we'll do it I will do it in the best way it's possible for combining, like merging the gameplay with the story. Like, I will do whatever I can to make it cool, to simply make it cool. Like I said, the first thing is that the dialogues will be much shorter, and I will do the best writing I can for them. But yeah, that one thing will happen for sure. No more possible dialogues, but I will try to do those shorter ones that are happening during the gameplay. Very good ones.
But I'm
Because even look at this game, at this scene that we have right here, this dialogue is super long. It's like super long, and it annoys a lot of people. So we just need to take care of it. And the question about the fourth wall, I already answered that. Yes, it's like, yeah, Moriana can break the fourth wall, and I'm even cooking for you some great fourth wall breaking moments for the next dialogues that will be available with the next update. I hope you will like it. I definitely have a lot of fun writing them. So. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good idea to use this summoning circle, because I wasn't engaged in battle with him. But yeah, first bar is already out. He doesn't have a chance. It's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. Poor Dick. Poor Dick. You didn't even know what hit you. Oh my god. I will do it in 1 minute. I will do it in 1 minute. Go on, 10 seconds. Come on. Yeah. Oh my god, that was fast. That was quick. Oh. Kill the king 1 minute. Yes. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I want new skill. Skin. Oh, by the way, I really want to... This Richard's head you see right now, I know it appears after you defeat him, and we never explain it. It's a part of the story, and it will be quite an important one, but that's another thing for another time, you know. But yeah, we already have Richard in the Dominion here. with a crown. But yep, he will be important. So, resurrect 12 minions at once. Let's take it. I have a plenty of souls, so why not? I know that I didn't unlock this forbidden experiments yet, but hey, what the hell? I want automatic resurrection. And I believe I had a question. And one thing I would like as a player, it would be a way to see the dialogue that is said on each level after we see it during the... Oh yeah, there will be something like that. Like that you can return to previous dialogues, but we still need to discuss with the rest of the team the details, how exactly we want to do it. Because like I said, just bear with me. You will have plenty of dialogue options, and through your decisions will heavily influence your relationship with Moriana, and can even unlock new dialogue options. Like if you go in the specific direction, it may unlock you some new dialogue options, and we are still wondering how to do it in terms of revisiting those dialogues. Like, hey, should we give players this possibility to explore the dialogues in full, or maybe we shouldn't do it because that's your relationship with Moriana, or your character, how you create it. It's like it's a difficult thing, and we really need to rethink how to do it, you know, exactly. But yep, definitely there is an idea for a building that will allow you to revisit all the dialogues, but we just need to think about the form a little bit more, you know, how to do it properly. You know what? I will go with Kingdom level 2 before we will go to Hell, because I have no forbidden experiments, like at all, none. And here I have this multiplier of souls, multiplying by 3. So I think it's wiser to go to Kingdom.
Welcome.
And just grind some souls. Why not? Let's do it. In the meantime, I will pick another question from the Discord server. Like I said, I have plenty of them. Just bear with me because it's another longer question. Does Moriana have any mind control powers? In dialogue with King Ovine III, she says that her words do have an influence on him, but it's unclear how literal that is. And of course, in dialogue with you and her, one of your dialogue choices says that she's controlling you, but that might also be because you're undead. So, Moriana isn't able to... She cannot control the mind like directly, like we can think about, I don't know, Dr. Charles Xavier or someone like that. It's not the same thing. She can control you, like she can control people, but she does it through other things, like manipulation, like seduction, like threats, like you know, persuasion and stuff like that. That's her way to control, and that's exactly what she did to Richard. Like, she appeared on his court as this young, ambitious and intelligent woman who, by manipulating him and also seducing him, she became his advisor. And he was so pleased. You need to remember that Richard was so pleased that someone can finally take the kingdom. Like, he doesn't want to be king. Moriana mentioned it in one dialogue. Mentions it in one dialogue. Like, he never wanted to be king. So when she appeared, happy to do it for him, he was like, yeah, why not? Why not? And this is what we mean by control him. But of course, it changed when she killed Helga. But that's another thing. She can control minions. That's another thing. Like, she can control undead beings. She was able to resurrect. That's another thing. She cannot control the mind of the living, but she can control the mind, or the pieces of the mind that was left of her undead minions. Okay, I'm keep killing peasants. It will be great to have at least one warrior. Maybe in a minute.
Nice change of pace. New toys are delivered straight to me.
At least one! Kill him already! Oh yeah, two of them. Okay. I'll take it. What you say, Dave, give up the good work and don't hurry anything up. Just take your time and finish everything you need to before releasing the game. Completely. Thank you so much for such a kind words. Yeah, there's still a lot of work to do ahead of us, but we really prefer. Sorry about that, but really prefer to give you less updates and make them even very rare, but make them very good, very packed, and yeah, that's our goal. We just want you to be happy with the game itself.
Excellent.
And we want us to be happy with the game itself too. Okay, another question.
A grand feast awaits me
from the list of questions.
Devour
Give me a
our
moment.
guests.
Just need to take a look at it. Can Moriana feel pain, pleasure? No, not like that, you sickos. Oh, well, that too, I guess. Hot, cold, and or emotions. She can't feel pain. She can't feel warmth. She can't feel temperature. She can't feel the cold and warmth. But she can feel pleasure. But it's in a different way that we can imagine. It's like she really needs the strong, how do you call it, factors? I don't know if this is the right expression. She really needs these strong factors to feel something. That's why she needs souls. Like when she devours souls, this is when she feels this ecstasy. She feels pleasure of the while doing it, and also she feels this mental pleasure when someone obeys her. And these are pretty much the only emotions she can feel besides of anger we already mentioned. So that's the thing. That's another thing why she's doing what she's doing. She's doing it for pleasure. But to have this pleasure, well, she needs to devour a lot of souls and kill a lot of people. And yeah, like I said, anger is another thing she can feel. She states in many dialogues that I'm writing right now that she can't feel anything. But she may be lying. It's like another thing that she's telling that hey, I'm not feeling anything. I'm heartless. I don't have a heart. I don't feel anything. That's not exactly true. This is something she wants people to think that she doesn't feel anything. Oh, and by the way, I asked your nationalities, but I never told you mine. I am Portuguese. If you're wondering, from Portugal. So hey, the brothers from the countries on the letter P. And fellow European. Nice to meet you, man. I really want to visit Portugal one day. It's one on my list. Unfortunately, I've never been even in Spain. My wife has been there, but I've never been on the Iberian. You call it Iberian Peninsula? That's the right word in English. Sorry if I'm messing around it. But yeah, Portugal is one of the places I really want to visit one day. Maybe after we will launch Be My Horde, we will sell millions of copies, I will be rich, and then I will go for a very long vacation to Portugal. Why not? And this she's control freak, why does she get suspicious angry at us when we are too obedient or exciting to do her will? Sorry, I need to read it once again. Why does she get suspicious anger at us when we were too obedient or exciting to do her will? Like I said previously, she can feel anger if something isn't going according to her plan, according to her will. She feels pleasure of people being obedient to her. But this obedience needs to be honest. Needs to be like she should. I have a lot of priests. I just noticed. Like she either needs minions, like those minions who doesn't think. They're not living beings. They are undead and they do not have a higher intelligence. Or if she wants to feel this pleasure of obedience from beings that are not simple minions, then this obedience needs to be honest. that's why she may be sometimes suspicious when she thinks that you're too obedient. Are you honest with that? She feels that genuine. Yeah, it needs to be genuine. That's a very good word here, and that's why she sometimes she wants you to be obedient. But if you're too obedient, it doesn't feel like it's honest, and she doesn't like it. It's not something physical. It's only something she feels like. So if she feels like it's not honest, she doesn't feel this pleasure of another obedient minion. At least that's the idea. If we are presenting it in a good way in the story, or at least we will when the story will be much better, then it's cool. If it's not readable enough, then maybe that's another thing we need to work on. Yeah, to lustful, because it's not even lust, you know. She may feel lust when we refer to, I don't know, the devil, for example. Yeah, the devil is appealing, he's sexy, and for some reasons she really feels this attraction to him. I don't know if it's another good expression, but yeah, that's what I had in my mind. Minions, that's another kind of love. It's not a lustful love, you know. It's a worship. She needs minions to worship her because she feels this pleasure of it. But when we talk about the lust, it's more closer to the devil character, you know, not the player. I'm so sorry about this. Another question about Moriana herself was, "You're too lustful for her body." That's yeah. Then that's right. That's definitely right. Like you are right here. Does Moriana eat, sleep, sweat, breath, and do all other things? If she does, she do it by choice or necessity? She doesn't. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to breathe. She doesn't have to sleep. She doesn't have to eat or drink, but she can do it. It's like she doesn't feel hunger. She doesn't feel. She's not thirsty, but she can. For example, she likes to drink blood. She likes to drink blood. It gives her a good sensation. So she would do it, but she doesn't have to do it. She can go to sleep to regenerate and feel this pleasure of being this pleasure you have after a long time sleep, but she doesn't have to do it. I would look at it this way. She's not like those pirates, those cursed pirates from the Pirates of the Caribbean, from the first part, where they are hungry all the time, but their desires are insatiable and stuff like that. No, it's like she doesn't have to, but she can. Doesn't want disposal cannon fodder, they're disposal for reasons. She doesn't want suck-ups, she wants a true minion. And now you touched the very essence of something. I hope I will do it right with the story and with new dialogues, that we are going in this true minion archetype. Like, will you be a true minion, or maybe you won't? Like, it will be completely. It will completely depends on you if you will be this true minion or not. If her desire for the true minion will fulfill at some point, or maybe not. It really depends on you. Where does she get all the blood from when she makes that one scary face, and where does it go afterwards? You don't want to know. You don't ask such questions. You may get her angry. So please allow me to skip this one. Another one. Has Morena figured out that you are posting her diary online, and how does she know what the gun is? First of all, she knows more than you think. That's one thing. Second, yeah, she allowed us to share pieces of her diary, but only those she wants. Like, she was speaking she's speaking the fragments of her diary because, hey, she wants to be loved by you, and she wants to be worshipped by you. And you know how it is with the culturally, how to call them, personality worshipping. that you should know more about her thoughts. As long as you agree with her thoughts, like with her opinions. Don't dare to not agree with that. Going by how I found this gem of a game. Oh, thank you so much. I think it was in my discovery list on Steam. What was your most successful promotional event so far? How do you do marketing for the game? I think that the most successful was the Welcome to Hell update that happened in May last year. We, for once, the update itself was great. Like we added a new world, the hell itself, a new boss, a new units. So we pretty much increased the content of the game by 100%. And I'm not even exaggerating here. It was massive, but we also did some great things in terms of marketing. We decided to do a lot of activities in one day. Like we didn't want to stretch them for the whole week or something. We just decided that hey, let's do everything in one day. So we had this Steam event, Zombies vs Vampires, and we joined this event. We were invited by Valve for this event because hey, we have zombies in our game, so we fit, and we decided that hey, okay, let's launch this update on the day of the event. Like the event starts, let's launch the update because we knew that we would get more traffic on our Steam page, and it will allow us to be higher. It will position us better in this event, in this Zombie vs Vampire event. So we did that. We of course did influencers outreach. We used some internal Steam tools that I shouldn't talk about to promote the game. And of course we had a daily deal. Daily deal is this thing where you are on the main page of Steam for 24 hours. And this is something you need to ask Valve to do and convince them that this is a good idea for you to be on the main page for 24 hours. And we did that. We managed to secure the daily deal, and of course it gave us like a lot of traffic, and it helped us a lot to promote the update. And after that, all happened organically. Like the moment we moved those Steam algorithms, we noticed that we have more visits on the page. And we did the same thing now with the Horde Reborn update, but not all of it. But we were part of PC Gaming Show, where we presented a short trailer. We were on the Bullet Heaven Festival, another event that really helped us to promote the game. So yeah, that's the thing with our marketing. And yeah, because I'm a marketing guy, I can talk a lot about it, but I don't want to get you bored. Question: in this world Mariana lives, is there only human beings, or is there more life forms like beastmen, elves, dwarves? You know what?
Excellent.
I know you do not expect such an answer, but I don't know. Never thought about it. I always imagined this world of humans, the Richard's kingdom, as the place solely where only humans are living. But I'm not saying no to dwarves or elves. I just we never showed them in the game. Maybe in the future, maybe in another realms or whatever. Maybe in a sequel or something. But I never thought about it. Like for me, it was most like this not fantasy world but medieval world, but with some bit of magic. So never thought about dwarves or elves to introduce them to the game. At least not now. I think it would be cool if there was a secret ending where you betray her, have a boss fight with her, and depending on how it goes and what you do at the very end determines the secret ending you get. Betrayal missions. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, man? Me betraying Mariana with malicious and self-indulgent intent? You won't be. You know, as always, because I know that I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. As always, I don't want to spoil too much, but let's say that maybe you will get a chance to betray Mariana. But trust me, don't do it. So it's not a good idea. that I can assure you. It wouldn't be a good idea to betray Mariana. Oh, okay. Another question. Sorry, I will just scroll down through the questions. I have 2 more from a cool dude user. Do you plan on adding skins for other characters like the devil or peasants? There was such an idea. I remember that there was such an idea to give some special skin for Richard, for some... I don't know what that was. Christmas, something like that, you know, the seasonal skin or something, but in the end we didn't do it because, to be fair, it's a lot of work and we wish to focus on other things. So I'm not saying no, maybe we'll introduce skins for bosses in the future, but it's not in our it's not in our pipeline at the moment. Let me say that. This is something nice to have, not must have. So if we will have some time in the future, if we will sell all those, you know, tens of millions of copies of Be My Horde, and we can do whatever the hell we want, then yeah, why not? Maybe that. Oh yeah, heals Mariana and her minions. Yeah, why not? Although I don't know why I picked this one, because I have army of healers. Maybe it wasn't the best idea. The last question from the list of questions from the cool dude user. What are the sexual romantic preferences of the main characters? Moriana, Devil, King, more if you want. Are any asexual but still romantic or interested, or vice versa? Did any get married? So Richard is... I don't know if I should talk about it, because maybe that's something I should leave for you to discover. Like, you know how it is with that. When I'm going very deep into the character, I'm telling everything about the character, then I leave nothing to discover. So maybe I won't tell you too much. But let's say that both Moriana and the Devil, they are much closer to being bisexual than being strictly heterosexual, and you can tell, especially by how Devil sometimes behaves. Maybe this one. Oh no, maybe this one. I like role playing, so don't take it as a vampire. By the way, I love sometimes when you're role playing on the Discord channel. It's cool. Hey, less work for us. We don't have to, as the marketing guys, you know, activate the community on our Discord server. Hey, I don't have to. They're doing it by themselves. Oh my god, I really break that run with those priests. I have like a plethora of them, and my army is simply not dying because of that, because they're so good at healing. I know that they're not reaching the edge of my horde, but that's okay, that's fine. Those healing priests will be super useful when I will have a more difficult moment in the game, when enemies will piercing through my horde. So that's fine. I like it.
Mage with a fancy beard. Not so original, don't you think?
By the way, I hope you, if you like role playing, and people who are playing Be My Horde also like role playing, I'm 100% sure you will love what we have for the next dialogues. Like, they will require some role playing. It will be hard to play the game choosing dialogue options, just being, you know, kind of being yourself, like this regular dude, regular Joe. Oh yeah, let's kill the mage. Don't run away from me, you mother. Yeah, I have him. He won't survive too long.
Is it possible she's made it this far?
Die already, man. You're already my minion, dude.
One
Yeah,
victory down.
Who's Justin? How are you?
attempt almost amuses me sometimes.
Yeah, I think we will beat Kingdom level 2 with our first try. Looking at the horde, how big it is right now. If I will survive those two mages, if I'll kill them quite quickly, then I think it will be, well, it won't be so difficult to defeat Richard himself. Yeah, it's going. Okay, we'll see right now how many minions I will lose in this battle. I see not too many. The mage is in the middle of my court. You killed so many of my priests. I had like dozens of them, and I had like what, 3 of them? You stupid mage. I mean, I believe I will still win this, but hey, you mother. Doing great, brother. Your heart is looking nice. It was nice, but now I lost all my healers, so it's not so great anymore. But what the hell? We will do it. Okay, I will summon more minions, and in the meantime, another question. Yes, but oh yeah, we had one more question, but there's also a question about does Moriana have feelings? Like does she can feel the pain? So just for the sake of it, I will repeat my previous answer. It's like she doesn't feel things like pain, she doesn't feel warmth or cold, but she can feel anger, she can feel pleasure. But to achieve this pleasure, she needs to sometimes act weird. Like I said, she feels pleasure, this ecstasy, when she devours souls. That's why she really wants to get more minions, not only because she has an army that can conquer the world, but she just loves to eat their souls. And also she feels this very deep feeling of pleasure when someone is obedient to her. But this obedience needs to be honest. She needs to feel that it's honest. Okay, Dick, your time has come. Ah, stupid fat mother. Come on. Something happened with one of my mages. He flickered some weird way. Okay. That's another visual bug to report. Okay, I will run away from this. I don't feel. I will lose some paladins. Oh, not too many. Okay, he is much stronger on the second level. I forgot about it. So maybe it won't be that easy. As long as I won't lose, oh my god, mages, then it should be okay. Okay, oh, I have a mage over there. That would be amazing to get him and add him to my horde. Join me, bearded wizard. Okay, I have him. I should win, although it won't be a walk in the park. Especially that I don't have a fully developed character here, so I'm pretty slow. And because of that I won't be able to successfully avoid his jumping attacks. But as long as I won't die, Morella won't die, there should be okay. We move away from this thing. There are only those weak minions here, I see. Why are you moving so fast, dude? Why do you hate me so much? Oh, I know why. I killed your ship. And invaded your kingdom. Now when I think about it, you have all the rights to be angry at me. You Take him. Take the mage. Take another mage. Take another mage. Okay, one last bar. One last bar. Oh my god. He can kill me. Stop jumping, man. Stop using jumping attacks. Oh, I know. No, the summoning circle will heal me. Come on. Yes! At the last moment. Okay, I need to kill him first. No! Oh my god, I screwed this up. Oh my god. Phew. Well, my earlier question, if it were to be more races, maybe give each race different stats, like Beastman, have some damage and move faster, but have a chance to walk randomly, etc., etc. Ask for more HP. Yeah, that's one idea. Why not? But let's say that another level, another world will take you far away from the Earth. So maybe we'll explore new races with, I don't know, DLC or sequel or whatever. Well fought, but I'm so mad that I didn't beat him. But on the second hand, yeah, 8,000 souls. 8,000 souls. We can spend it well. Maybe not even on this one, but this one. Because yeah, thanks to it we can burst the trees to gain speed. Or maybe, you know what? We'll change the strategy. We'll go to hell. Literally, we'll go to hell. Three more even. Yeah, because I want 1, 2. I want this one, increase in attack range. Because to be fair, it's really difficult to play Hell without those. In my opinion, of course, because everyone plays this game differently. For me, it's very difficult to invade Hell without those talents for imps. Thanks to those that I just got, it should be much easier. And let's build all rest of those buildings. Fine. Oh yeah, it completely didn't go into the movement speed, and this is what killed me. This is what killed me while fighting with Richard. I was definitely too slow, so I can be mad only at myself.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, let's finish this
More
cauldron
undead
thing.
fodder. Who needs a social life when you've got a horde of zombies to keep you company?
I will spend most of my souls, but yeah. Considering that grab grace in the middle of the game, it will be easy after that. Yeah, grace are amazing, by the way. Now, so like the build I created was quite okay, but I failed the boss fight itself, like totally. Okay, hell. Let's go to hell.
Serve.
I don't remember what achievement unlocks my favorite perk. I need to check it out later. Like, I totally forgot. Well, because my favorite perk are corpse explosion. Like, corpse explosion is something magnificent, and I simply love it.
Excellent.
If we create a good proof of concept, may I feature game concept to potentially collaborate on? Well, always. Like, we are super open. You know, the worst thing we can. Sorry if I will put it this way, but the worst thing we can say is no. It's as simple as that. So, you know, why not? Although I can be honest with you right now, we are super busy with Be My Horde, so even if you will send a pitch, I think it would take us some time to go through it, you know? It's like, you can even get a reply in a very long time. Not because we don't care about it, we care about anything that people are sending us some ideas, proof of concepts and stuff like that. We just may not have enough time right now.
Delightful.
There's different abilities like the Graves and Orn's mix. I believe so. Sorry if I'm went silent, but I'm thinking about one thing if I should tell you about, because the designers have a very great idea for adding new stuff into the game, like during the playthrough. Like we have graves, we have urns, and they have one more idea what to add, and it's such a great idea. It's like when they told me that, I was like, why we didn't do it previously? That it will make runs much less dull and much more exciting, and will definitely encourage players more to repeat levels. But I think it's not a good idea to tell you about it. Let me keep it as a mystery, as a surprise for you guys. But if I'm not wrong, there are some ideas how use urns and graves even more. But it's something still in the planning phase, you know. So hard for me to share any concrete stuff. Is it possible to guess from what I know? No. It's like it will be completely new system to the game, you know, completely new system. Something that it's not in the game, like in not even a part of it right now in the version of Steam, of course. So it's like something completely new, and I'm super excited about this feature. Sorry if I'm building expectations, because maybe you will think that it's not that great, but I love the idea, I love the concept, and I really want to see a prototype of it, because I know that they are still working on the design of this system. So it's not even ready in its basic form right now. Is the Polish games evolving into a publisher role in the market? You know, that would be great. Like maybe in the future, because we are a very small company. Like right now, we actually hired some new people lately, and we'll hire some more because we are growing, and because of that, there is already like 13 people. 13 people working in Polish games, but we are still quite small, and we still wish to focus on our games. However, what I wanted to say, thanks to Be My Horde and another project we are planning, we are getting a lot of experience, a lot of know-how that we know it may be useful for other developers. And this thought that maybe we can help other indie developers to publish their games, to use this know-how, this marketing know-how, this production know-how and stuff like that, it would be great to use it. But trust me, even if we'll go in this direction and we'll become a full-fledged publishers as well, it will take years. It will take years till we'll get to that, you know. And that will be great. Oh no, I'm not ready for bombers. Although maybe I am. I have quite a big army for the beginning of hell. I think it's mostly because of those talents I got. Plus, sometimes I notice that when I'm playing hell,
and might you
devil.
Be, you pale and, well, unsettlingly beautiful lady?
Step aside, or I'll teach you what my whip is capable of.
Joke's on you. I'm into that. Unfortunately, I'm super busy now, dealing with some crazy woman wrecking my workplace!
Sorry, I believe I mentioned that in our previous stream many months ago, but I love what Jacob did with the devil's role. Like, trust me, when we were writing the devil, like the first ideas of the devil, of this character, were completely different. Like, we had a completely different idea for this character. But during the writing process, we went into this queer character more like because we wanted to do something else. We didn't something different. We didn't want to make another big muscle devil with horns and pitchforks. Like, come on, like it's so cliche, you know. So we went with this queer devil who is another character similar to Richard, who doesn't like his job. Like, Richard doesn't want to be king. Devil doesn't want to be a ruler of hell. And you can feel it from the dialogues with him. And it's like it's such a funny thing to explore with this different character. But it really blossomed. The character really blossomed thanks to Jacob Browning and what he gave the devil. Like he's constantly balancing between being this seductive and very sexy and very, you know, great guy very womanizer character, but on the second hand, but he's also at the same time he's this neurotic guy who is very tired of working in hell, because hell is like corporation, you know, and he just drinks too much coffee and stuff like that, and he's very balancing between those two sides of the devil, and you can hear it in this one line that we have on the screen right now, and I simply love what Jacob did with this role. Personification of the person who the designer wanted to say and do, perhaps. Since it requires the replaying of levels, maybe an RNG-based system that as you kill minions, there is a chance to drop something to use on the new system. The defeating grief. I won't refer to that message too much, because you're dangerously close to what we have in our mind. You have a very good team and atmosphere. I could definitely see Project benefiting greatly from your insight. Thank you so much for saying that.
How difficult it will be to explain this mess to the insurance company?
Not my problem, devil.
Actually, I'm not a simple devil. I'm the CEO of this place, lady. My name is...
Oh, another trivia I think I shared lately is like we had a lot of discussions about what should be the name of the devil. What should be his name? And at some point we decided that, hey, let's just not share it with the player. So the devil has a name, but we never share what this name is. And that's why he's only the devil, or as I sometimes like to call him in the dialogues, the devil himself, like with this himself part.
I really don't care about your name. My horde and I are bored with this meaningless conversation.
Your Oh. Why did nobody tell me she was already here? Hey, demons! Especially you, David from HR! I do read my memos, you know, and I don't remember the one about Mori waltzing in unannounced.
I don't have time for this. Shoo.
See, that's the problem. I can't let you go. My boss is seriously pissed that you ripped off the head of his anointed.
Small clue about who cast Moriana to hell.
Demons, take care of her. ASAP.
Okay, we survived 5 minutes. I love the music in hell.
I nearly fell asleep watching your feeble effort.
Oh, I have the empowerment bomber in my horde.
I almost
Okay,
cracked
maybe
smile
I'm
at your
losing
freedom
too
of
many
movement.
minions on those bombers. But we have plenty of graves here.
Come to me. I want more.
Oh, I see another question, sorry. Have you considered joining Pirate Software's Gaming Showcase? It's just a name. He does not support pirating, if that should concern you. I mean, I know who Pirate Software is. The last showcase was in December and the next is in June. It's a great opportunity for smaller games to get a wider audience on. For Indies, it is free. Hard for me to say. I would need to check more info about the event. Plus, I'm afraid even if we would join such an event, we may not have time to prepare something cool for it, because you mentioned that another one is in June. Well, how to say it and not to spoil the fun? I think it's impossible to do it. Let's say that we have a lot of plans for June this year. Like a lot of good plans. And we may not have simply time for another event. Absolutely not. I trust my designers. I trust the designers of Be My Horde will do a great job in, you know, improving the replayability and make people want to spend even more time with Be My Horde. Like, I'm not a designer. Sometimes I'm not as smart as them. Sometimes I hear their ideas, what to do, how to fix some stuff. For example, it's like, wow, this is simply amazing. How big is their knowledge. Okay, going quite well. I'm not even focusing on what I'm doing. So that's a good sign. If I'm not focusing and I have quite a powerful horde, then it's maybe okay. Although we are very close already to the moment where I have some issues with health sometimes. So when the first manager appears, I remember in the past I had some difficulties with this part of the hell when the manager appears and you kill the first manager to add him to your horde. And I remember I was dying quite a lot of time in the past when trying to acquire a manager. We'll see how it goes, how it will go this time. Coverage on your bombs. If you move into a group of enemies and then pull back a bit, it lets them converge on your bombs. That's a good strategy. You're using it while you're playing in hell. They didn't survive that, like, at all. Okay. Hey, it really works. Okay, but I'm more of a directing guy.
Finally,
So I'm more of a straight guy. So let's dive into the enemies. I crave for blood. Oh my god! And now I see I shouldn't supposed to do it because that's the moment when the manager appears. Okay. I'll manage. Well done. Yeah, very quickly. But Pat, I'm proud of yourself. I'm proud of myself. Oh, by the way, what Alfredo just mentioned on the chat, we will definitely improve achievement system, like a lot. Like, we really want those in-game achievements that will, of course, turn into Steam achievements in the future as well. We really want them to have a bigger meaning, you know. So even more talents, even more abilities, even more skins will be hidden behind achievements. Like to unlock some new skills, unlock some new skins, unlock some new perks. You will need to unlock, or talents, you need to unlock more achievements. Like, we want to make them much more impactful. And empowered manager. Yeah, I like it. Make them like sorry because I lost my thought for a moment. But all I wanted to say is for achievements will be much more impactful.
Your mighty army crumbled like a house of cards.
Let's go! I love this chaos in hell. It really helps me to make great trailers for Be My Horde. Wherever I want something to happen on the screen, like through chaos, I'm simply playing hell and recording the gameplay. How was your day? Did anything noteworthy happen that you want to talk about? Thank you for asking. It was great, although I was struggling a little bit during the day. I was writing one big new dialogue of the game, and usually when I have a good day, I'm even able to write 2 dialogues a day, maybe 3 dialogues a day. And of course, in the first version. After that, we need to iterate, improve it, etc., etc. But let's say that this first iteration, I'm able to write even 3 dialogues a day. But today, I spent the whole... From where I have a director? From the grave? Oh my god. I spent the whole day with 1 dialogue, and I didn't even finish it. But it's because it's so big. It's like
Trying to surround my horde.
you know, dialogues in Be My Horde, they won't be very complex. Like, we want to make them more complex, but they won't be very complex. It's not Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, it's not RPG game. But let's say that will be 2-3 dialogues that will be quite complex, quite big in terms of not that they're long. Like, you're spending a lot of time going through the dialogue, but because it's branching, it's very branching. And I want to make at least 2-3 such dialogues, and I was working on one such today, and it was, oh my god, it was a lot of work, and I didn't even finish it, so I will have to face myself with this dialogue tomorrow. But I believe that after I will finish this one, the rest of them will be much easier, much faster, you know? Not even that, not even specifications or lore explanation, just branching, like a lot of branches. I really wanted to make this dialogue that truly looks different to many players, depending on your previous choices you're making in the game. Like, this dialogue looks almost completely different depending on the previous choices. And that's why, hey, it's not about writing 1 branch. I need to write all of the branches to make them interesting, yes? Like, I really don't want to create this moment in the game where a player is going in one direction by making choices, and this direction, this branch, is worse than the other branches. And this is difficult because I have my favorite branches, I have my favorite dialogue options, but I need to make all of them interesting, you know? And that's it. That's difficult. That's really difficult. Really appreciate you taking that. Oh yeah, I had to take a break. Like, first of all, it's already after my work hours because it's like almost 9 p.m. on my side here in Poland. I finished my work at, I think it was 5 p.m. something like that. So yeah, spending with you my overtime, you may say. But I'm always happy to do those streams. I know that not too many people are watching those, so maybe we will eventually resign from such streams, and maybe we'll, you know, switch into Q&As or MS or on our Discord server, not doing streams. But hey, it's a pleasure for me to be here.
Well, that was
Because
almost
Mariana's reaction would be
entertaining.
depending on their choices here and how they reacted and responded. No, it's generally about this branching. Like, you know, when you have 4 dialogue options, for example, and you pick the first option, then it goes a branch from it, and you have another 4 options. Sometimes it goes back, sometimes it's not, sometimes it creates something else. And it also depends on this one system, and the difficulty of writing this dialogue also comes from one system I designed for the dialogues that I don't want to talk too much. Because this is my biggest surprise for you, for those who are enjoying conversations with Moriana. Like, it's not only that I picked the option A, so Moriana will say B. Of course, it's also in the game, like, there will be those important decisions you are making, and Moriana is able to refer to those in future dialogues. But there's also one more system I designed that really changes the way you talk with Moriana, like you're building the relationship with her, and it really influenced how the dialogues looks like. And this is difficult to keep this design, to not break it while writing. So, but hard for me to talk about it because I don't want to tell you more about it. It will be a surprise, and I hope you will like it. And I know I will love the final result, and I'm looking forward to it. But right now, like this day, today, it was such a pain in my ass, really. Well as you grow, definitely. Like, I'm not saying that we won't do any more streams. We will probably, but probably we'll have to wait another few months for that. Maybe after the next update, it will be a great moment to do the stream once again. Plus, another thing is that we have a great team. We have a great team working on Be My Horde, but a lot of people in our team are introverts. So, and I'm one of the few extroverts because, you know, I'm a marketing guy. So that's why it's mostly me on those streams, and I'm not feeling okay with that I'm the one talking about it, because of course I won't answer all of your questions. I won't answer all of your questions about the design or about how the game is programmed or whatever, because I just don't have the necessary knowledge. But maybe, you know, those Q&As I mentioned, oh my god, so much is happening on the screen right now, that we'll do on our Discord server. I think it would give this comfortable space for more introvert members of our team to talk to you guys and to answer some of your questions, more than, you know, talking during the stream with their microphones and cams on. You know what I'm talking about. Time publisher, yeah, definitely. That will be when they will be making this documentary about our studio, because we'll be as big as Larian or whoever. Then this material, these videos, this will be something awesome to share. So many graves. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I snowballed. I didn't notice that because I was too busy talking. Like, I was focused on talking, but I snowballed. This is something we don't want to happen in the game, but unfortunately, it's still happening. It's still happening. Like, you snowball. You are too good. Of course, it's good when it happens when you are approaching the level once again, you know, a few times or whatever. But this is my first attempt in hell. And okay, maybe I won't snowball because a kettle appeared. And kettle can dwindle my army a bit. Or maybe not. Yeah, I snowballed. This is snowballs. I shouldn't be so powerful at this moment. Hey, it is what it is, yeah? I know that there are some players who are complaining, and they are complaining rightfully, like this is a good feedback, that they don't like big hordes because they don't see what's going on the other the screen, that we should add a bigger zoom out. But one, I like it when I don't see what's going on, because I'm really feeling powerful that my horde is so big that it's even going outside the screen, you know. So, but that's me. That's my personal approach to that. I just like it. The second thing is we can't give you a bigger zoom out because it would kill the frame rates, to be fair, and make the game not readable. If the units will be too small, then the game stops being readable, and you know, give it a bigger zoom out. It's not the solution of the problem. Plus, yeah, you need to remember that each character on the screen you see is a separate actor in Unreal Engine. It's like each of them are individual. They're not groups, they are not merged or whatever. They are just individual groups. So, of course, the more of them are on screen, the less FPSs like it, you know. And we would make it even worse if we would give a bigger zoom out. Oh my god. But as always, we will find a solution of that problem. It's like players are reporting a problem or sharing their feedback, and it's our job to find a solution. We should never take the solution from players, because sometimes players may not understand from where the issue really comes from. It's our job to understand what exactly upsets the player. So we will find a solution for that some people don't like it when your horde is going outside of the screen. To paint the ground, yeah. Wait, dude, thank you so much for saying, but I just like to stream. It's like I'm doing streams also privately. Yeah.
Let's take a break from our mindless jobs, shall we?
In my free time, I'm also streaming in my free time. I have my own Twitch channel where I'm streaming horror games, because I'm a huge enthusiast of horror games, but I'm not sharing it or whatever because it's solely in Polish. I'm running it only in Polish. I have almost 300 followers. Yeah, almost 300 followers, and just having fun there. But yeah, it's only in Polish language. But I'm just like streaming, so I was happy to do it. So my wish would be that the kettle attack could turn around, even if it would be a slow turn. Like when it start attacking, it should be. Yeah, I mean, we can't do it. I mean, we don't want to do it because when we talk about your kettle, like player's kettle, it can be annoying. But when we talk about enemy's kettle, it's a good thing, because when it starts attack, you have time, you have an opportunity to avoid the attack. That was I believe that was the idea, to be able to avoid the attack. Because even if it would be slow, but if it would be follow you, it makes kettle very difficult to defeat, you know. Kingmakers from Tiny Build and the Hooded Horse with 9 kings. We might have some insights into your scaling issues. Share your Twitch in the off-topic on Discord to support your stream. Okay, thank you so much. I mean, I will share it later, but like I said, I'm not making a big invitation because it's only in Polish.
What are you up to, horned devil?
Apparently, there's no overtime to be had once most of my workforce has been turned into nightmarish meat abominations.
You know what you just shared, Alfredo? It should be on our side. Like, we should design the game to control the horde, like to control how big the horde can be, like not allowing players to snowball too much. You know, that's the thing, because we shouldn't solve the the issues, the problems, just by adding some options for people to toggle or whatever. It should, if we want to make a good design of the game, it should come from us. You know, like we should design the game that is fun to gather horde, but we should keep the player from gathering too big horde, you know, if you know what I mean. It should be powerful, it should be fun to gather it. It should feel this fantasy of becoming the necromancer who is leading his own undead horde. Hey, we have a word horde in the name of our game, but at the same time, that's our job to keep players from,
In other words,
snowballing.
I finally have some time to take matters.
But we are still
into my
working on it
very
because
own
the balance in Be My Horde really needs some tweaks.
And what? Are you going to sing me a song? I was expecting to experience a hellish fury. How disappointed I am.
By the way, this is the internal joke because we had the idea that the devil should sing a song during the fight. During the boss fight, he should sing a song, and we should write a song, and we should record the song and stuff like that. But it's a lot of work to do, and we decided that it's not worth it, at least not now. So that's why she mocks him that, are you going to sing me a song? That's the internal joke.
Oh, I can assure you, hell hath no fury like a showman denied the stage.
Oh yeah, what you just said, Justin, is that like we have solutions, but sometimes the solution breaks other things, other for example, other systems, and that's why it's so difficult to design Be My Horde, because it's so different game from the regular survivor game. If it would be a regular survivor game, then, well, oh my god, it would be so easy. But sometimes we need to be very careful what we are doing, because it's like this. It does a Jenga tower. If you take the wrong brick, you can destroy the tower. And we need to be very careful with the solutions we are introducing to the game. But I think that the next update will find... I mean, the previous update already made some order in our design. I think that the next one will definitely do it. And after that, we can focus on delivering a lot of content. Not fixing stuff, not improving the core, but delivering the content. And it's very close already.
Maybe I should
How
deny
about the chance
you
for enemies
just
not
a
to
little.
leave a corpse behind that goes down with the size of the horde? That's another thing to think of, and to consider. I think they already tested some similar solutions, but I should check with the designers.
Do what you must.
Okay, I will
More.
skip this one
Try to keep.
because I really want to kill him very quickly. But hey, by the way, Ridbar, thank you so much for sharing the ideas. I love looking at the players' ideas because in many times it's like players are saying something that we already thought about, that is not like, yeah, well, they tested, but from time to time there are so great ideas from players. So even if you will share some idea and 10 times we'll tell you that yeah, we know, then maybe in 11th time we'll be like, whoa, what the hell, we didn't think about it. So always be sure to share your ideas with us. We are always happy to read them, to hear them, etc, etc. I see that there's still some issue with the devil sometimes being invisible. That shouldn't happen. But hey, it's early access. It's not to finish the game, remember.
Let me show you how to move.
Okay, we have some more directors here. Oh, this one.
No, you can't just beat the CEO.
Yes, I can. And I will. Because I can already see that you're...
Impossible! You can't fire me! So cold.
I'm so sad that Devil fired. It's this play of words that is untraceable to Polish. It's like, but I love it in English. Devil fired. It's pointing the cattle fire at the eyes of the wings. Do more damage. Never figured. No, rather on the character. Like the hitbox. It doesn't. It's not. There are no headshots or parts of the enemy that if you attack, it will give you. It will deal more damage. It's just generally hitbox when you look at the character. Corpse explosion, yeah, my favorite one. A lot of those. Okay, guys. I think I will stop stream right here. I think it's a good moment to do it. Thank you so much for joining me.
Because always one zombie.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys,
A horde.
to share the behind the scenes of the project. And even if we are, I know it's very difficult to like us because on one hand we are saying you, yeah, we are super open, ask anything you want, and then you are asking a question and I'm like, I can't talk about it. It's a surprise, but yeah, that's the thing with us. We you know that we love to share only stuff that we are sure, like we are 100% sure that we'll be able to deliver. And that's why we don't have a roadmap for the game, and we are sometimes improvising, and we have plenty of surprises for you, because yeah, like I said, we just want to be 100% sure that we'll deliver something before we will announce it. We don't want to announce something and then say, hey, yeah, you remember that cool idea? Yeah, we won't do it because we tested it and we saw that it doesn't work very well. So that's the thing with us. But even so, I hope you have a great time listening to me and asking me questions. And if you learned something from this stream that you really wanted to learn, then I'm super happy. And yep, I think that's it. Cheers, guys, and we'll have more messages if we were holy level, maybe instead of fighting God himself, maybe just fight the famous. I won't tell you anything about the next word. I don't want to. I have surprises. I don't want to spoil surprises. And when we win the level 5, God has to die. No, I won't tell you anything. I love you guys, but I won't tell you anything. So yeah, no more talking. Thank you again, and stay tuned, because I hope to share more info about another major update soon. Just please give us a few months. Give us a few months and then we will be ready to share more info. Okay, that's it for today.